Hello there, my dear beautiful friends. Today we're doing a beautiful, gorgeous video about all of my beauty secrets in terms of skincare, as well as a huge skincare unboxing haul. So, right now we're going to do the haul first because it's the fun part. Then I'm going to tell you all of my beauty secrets, my perfect skincare routine. By the way, I just took a shower. My hair is wet, as you can see. I didn't put anything on my face except like a little toner that I'm going to be showing you after this whole unboxing thing. And by the way, I'm unboxing some of my favorite products as well. I just repurchased them. As you can see, it's a lot of skincare. Oh, there's another box there as well. It's a lot, so I'm filming a bunch of these videos, so subscribe to my channel. And if you're like impatient, then the timestamps are in the description down below for you, as well as all of the links to all of my other YouTube channels, my other social media accounts. The first link that you see in the description, that's my link tree with the list of all of my other social media accounts, such as Instagram, TikTok, if you want to check it out and maybe follow me there as well. So let's get started with this haul because I cannot wait. So this is the first box. Most of this is from Paula's Choice, which is my favorite brand, absolutely, because you really don't need to go to Sephora for skincare because most of it is overpriced and the ingredient list is just so, whereas Paula's Choice is in the middle of the price range, but it's like the quality of it is supreme. So let's start with the first box. What is in here? So, ooh, we have a very nice product here. So I have it as well somewhere. There it is. So this is the Azelaic Acid, 10% if I'm not wrong. So you see that I used a bunch of this, and basically what this does is if you have like a pimple or something on your skin, any type of irritation, this one, when you put it on, it reacts to it and it calms it down. Whereas if you don't have anything at all on your face, like if your skin is okay, the skin cells that are not inflamed, this doesn't do anything. People say that this specific product stinks a little bit. I'm gonna show it to you once again. But I really don't feel the stench, like it smells a little bit, but it's skincare because the ingredient itself is a little bit smelly. So this is a new product. Then we have this I really love. So this is the Peptide Lip Balm. Again, everything is by Paula's Choice. So this is the box. Inside there's a brand new one. There it is. Right, so here you go. This is a brand new one. I'm gonna keep it in the box not to confuse them for now. And it opens up like this. And they also have this peptide moisturizer right here. It's a brand new one that they came up with. I just recently opened it and it's just beautiful. If you know Paula's Choice and you've been using this booster right here, which is like $50 or $60, this moisturizer right here and the lip balm is basically the same thing. As you can see, it's the same color, it's the same line. So this is the moisturizer with this stuff inside. This is just more concentrated. It's a serum. And basically what it does, it's a complex of peptides, like a lot of peptides, and collagen, and it tightens up your skin, but just a little bit. It's not unpleasant or anything. If you put a lot on, and I'll show you later how I like to put it on, you're gonna feel not just a burning, slightly burning, but also a tightening sensation a little bit on the areas where you put it. And so there's a difference between static and dynamic wrinkles. Static wrinkles are the ones that don't, like when you don't move your face, you don't move it at all, they are there. And those are the aging ones. Whereas dynamic is if you like raise your forehead, see, there's a wrinkle there. Then when I relax it, there's nothing. That is a dynamic, because you're moving, wrinkle, okay? Whereas static is the ones that you cannot see on my face, but if I look very up close in a magnifying mirror, I can see right here, I have a little bit of those little tiny fine lines that I'm obviously not moving my face, it's relaxed, but they're there. And right here, like on the sides of the lips, this is where I've been applying the most of it. Might as well just show you. I guess it's going to be just I mean wait, because I have to do my skincare routine in order, so just wait for that. Let's keep unboxing. So then I got a free tester of this moisturizer right here, which by the way was in one of these boxes. I just couldn't wait to open it because you know it takes a while for me to start filming, so yeah, these boxes accumulated over time. So this is the tester, and it's nice, like you get a one-time application out of it. It's really nice. Then what else is in this box? These two. Okay, so I was going to talk about these in the beginning of my skincare routine. So this is the Salicylic Acid. This is their best seller. It's just that this is it was a free gift, these two. It's travel size, but the full size, it's their best seller. I used to use it in the past until I discovered this one. So basically, if you compare these two salicylic acid things, this is 2% and it's a liquid. This is 4% and it has antioxidants, which this doesn't have. And inside it's a jelly consistency, so I hope you can see this. It's much better. It's like to put on your T-zone, on wherever you're sweating. You can even use this instead of your what's it called, deodorant, because salicylic acid, it just makes you sweat much less, and it's odorless. All of these products by Paula's Choice, and most of the products that I use as skincare, they are fragrance free of everything like bad, cruelty free. They're really good. I have extremely sensitive skin, and plus I just had my period, so you can see the spots where I had pimples. They're gone now, but those are hormonal. Other than that, look, if you keep a good hygiene routine, which I'm going to do a different video about, mostly focused on that, it's gonna help you a lot to avoid acne, to avoid like dark circles, dark spots, all of the skin problems that you might have. You're gonna avoid them by just improving your hygiene routine, but that's for a different video. Subscribe to this channel, and maybe it's there already, like maybe I uploaded that video before this one, so please subscribe. And let me know how you like this background. It's not a green screen, it's an actual backdrop. I bought a bunch of different ones. That video of unboxing them is already on my channel. The audio just failed me on that video, so unfortunately, whatever. But you can go watch it. It's like an hour long or something. But this thing in general is just better for your pores. I'm not gonna use it right now because I already used it right after my shower. I hate deodorants because they smell. Like I can smell it, like when I put it on my armpits. Even if I'm not smelling, the deodorant does. And that irritates me, like that smell. Even if it smells good, to smell like the deodorant itself, once I put it on, it just doesn't smell good. So I prefer to use this, and it's much less irritating, so you don't have that desire to wash it off because your skin is irritated, especially after shaving. Like, even if you're doing permanent hair removal as I am, still you get that hair that you need to shave off because it just bothers. I don't know, to me it bothers. There's people who love it, which is the contrary, but whatever. This is just better than a deodorant, I'm telling you, like 100%. But this thing, basically the salicylic acid, is good for two things. One is when you just squeeze the pimple, which happens because the dermatologists are going to tell you not to squeeze your pimples ever, right? But what happens when your pimple developed, like it's there, and you like accidentally scratch your nose if your pimple is on your nose because it gets itchy, and you just, with your nail, you just rip off a little bit of skin, and the like yellow stuff starts dripping. Like, what happens then? It's actually dangerous if you leave it like that. You have to just make the effort to squeeze it, and not just the pimple, but like the whole thing, and make sure that a lot of blood comes out too, and not just light blood, dark colored blood. That way you know that you got rid of all of it. If any of that yellow stuff is left, it's gonna go back into your bloodstream, circulate, and generate more of those pimples. Like, if you don't squeeze well one pimple, you're gonna get 10 more of the same pimple all over your body. No, like God knows where. That's the rule of thumb. That's why the dermatologists tell you not to touch your pimples. But if they developed and they're like they're dripping out already, you have to squeeze. So after you're done squeezing, if you can, real quick, wash your face. And by the way, these are my 3 favorite cleansers. This you can get on Amazon. It's a Korean brand. This is from Paula's Choice. It's really, really gentle and good. When your skin is just irritated and cannot take it anymore, this is your best bet on washing your face well. And this also, you can get this on Amazon. It's very friendly, like in terms of your budget. And this does not irritate at all. So if you already have an irritation, you can try either of these two. This is better to remove your makeup. Like, after you removed your makeup, to wash your face with this one. It's just made for it, as you can see by the name. And in general, like, these 3, they're great. But once you squeeze your pimple, this one is the best one. It's Korean. It has some heart leaf extract plus BHA, which is the salicylic acid. So you just wash your face real quick, just to like make sure that all of that blood and mess gets off of your face real quick with warm water. Then you use like clean paper towels to dry your face, not your usual towel, because your usual towels, they might be super clean, but they accumulate that little dust particles no matter what. You cannot help it. And once you remove your makeup too, the same thing happens. Like, if you use your towels and your towels are not white, like in terms of color, you are going to not see the like residue of foundation that's still left on your face, and you're getting your towel dirty, and then you're gonna reuse it, which is about hygiene, really. And plus, you cannot see how much of your makeup is still left. So after you've washed your face, so first you remove your makeup, you wash your face, and when you're drying it, use paper towels, kitchen paper towels. Like, they're clean, brand new, they're like super disinfected and stuff like that. And you can see on this white if there's still any foundation left. And plus, you're guaranteed to not cause any more irritation to your face. And maybe if your face is super irritated to the point that this feels too rough on your face, you can use maybe like those napkins to blow your nose. They're much softer, or some like paper towels that are a bit less textured, but whatever, like it's up to you. Yeah, but once you squeeze your pimple, you quickly wash your face, and then you apply this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. Or you can go for their best seller, which is wait, where is it? There, here. This one right here. This one is a liquid, so I'm gonna show it to you real quick. This is a travel size or so. You open this up and then liquid pours out, and you don't need cotton pads. But if you're going to use cotton pads, go on Amazon and get the organic ones. They're gonna be with like some green on the packaging, because if you get any other ones, like you go to your usual pharmacy and you get your cotton pads, sometimes you'll cut with them through them with scissors, because you cannot rip them, and you realize that it's not even cotton, it's some sort of a synthetic thing that's just terrible. It's just really bad on your skin. So get the organic cotton ones, because that's actual cotton, just for that reason, if you're gonna use cotton pads. But those are good to remove your makeup. But if you're using like a toner or this, you're better off just pouring a little bit on your like fingers, or directly, if you're using this liquid one, onto your pimple and just rubbing it in. It's gonna tinkle a little bit, but it gets rid of all of that pimple stuff, and the next morning you wake up with the pimple gone, like literally gone, like it's healed. If you don't do it, it might stay irritated and still bother you after you've squeezed. But this is obviously twice as powerful as this, because this one has 4%, this one has 2%, but they both work well. So I got into Paula's Choice because one of my friends was using this, and I squeezed the pimple and we were together, and I'm like, oh my god, it's itching so much, and she's like, try this, and I'm like, what is this? And that was like 7 years ago, I think. And she gave me this, and I put it on my pimple, and in 5 minutes I didn't feel any irritation at all, and I was like looking in the mirror and seeing how the pimple is literally disappearing, literally, like. And then the next morning, nothing, like the skin was perfectly healed. Like I was 7 years younger. I'm 23 right now, right? So do the math in your head. But anyway, this thing really got me into Paula's Choice. I'm like, but what is this? And she's like, this is Paula's Choice, the brand. This is not sponsored. You can see my channel is very small. I'm still like trying to monetize it. So please support me. Like, watch some of my videos, share them, comment something down below, like them, subscribe, please. Because really, like, nothing is sponsored. I'm just telling you that this is really the most convenient brand. And if you are in the United States or Canada, it's the easiest way for you to get it. I don't know if they got to the worldwide shipping yet. I think they did already. Before they didn't have it. But this brand is just the best one ever. So if you cannot get it in your country, then you can try Amazon or some resellers, but it's really worth it. Yes, so that's for pimples. And the second purpose, which the salicylic acid is good for, is oily scalp. And again, I told you, as deodorant. You put it on your T-zone if you work out a lot, or if you have an oily T-zone, but don't exaggerate, because I'm gonna tell you why, okay? This toner, which was going to be inside of one of these boxes. I just unboxed it like a week ago. This toner is great. It has niacinamide in it, and look at how large it is, and it's liquid. So let's start my skincare routine, shall we? So this toner, again, I'm using my hand. It is a liquid, as you can see. Okay, and I just put it all over my face like that, because cotton pads, they absorb a lot. Niacinamide is vitamin B3, if I'm not wrong, and it helps to heal scars, any hyperpigmentation, any like problems on your skin, like when you have leftovers after like any scars, anything that's bothering you, stretch marks. It helps with all of that. So it helps to basically restore your skin without like any marks left over afterwards, you know what I mean? And I let it absorb. Then also this thing that I got in Sephora, okay, this roller, make sure that you wash it though. This is an actual stone. They do it in different colors. I just happened to get the pink one. It's pretty cold right now. You can put it in your fridge or freezer, whatever. I don't. It's cold enough on its own. I actually don't like it to be too cold. So the way that I roll it, it's kind of like gua sha, but it's for lazy people. It still works. The only downside with it, just like with anything, I guess, is that the effects are temporary, so you're better off doing it right before you do your makeup, right before you want to look snatched for a photo shoot or any event. So the way that I do it, I have to relax my face and not talk for a second. I'm just gonna show you. Look at the difference. You see that? And this is my bad side too, like it hangs down. And then you bring it down and you do on your neck and like this. You go all around and then here it rolls, as you can see. Then I go here across my forehead like that. And the smaller side is just better to get into, be more gentle, get into your eyes. It does a really good job of depuffing. I usually don't ever need to depuff, and if I end up drinking some alcohol at night, which for me is an extremely rare occurrence, just because my liver cannot take a shot, literally a full shot will make me dizzy to the point that I might vomit. But if I do end up having a night of drinking and wake up in the morning a bit bloated, I actually like how I look, because I look more angelic for some reason. Like just the right parts get bloated, the lips and like this area. Like for some reason, everything else looks just fine. So actually like it when I'm bloated, which never happens. Right now I'm just a little bit overweight than usual. I gained 25 pounds, which I cannot lose. And it's been over a year, unfortunately. And that's because of a health condition that I got diagnosed with, unfortunately. Asthma and hypertension. So I couldn't just starve myself for a month like I usually do to lose the extra weight that I gained, because I would faint too much. So right now I'm still overweight. This is why my face is not super snatched like that. But I'm pretty sure that I will eventually lose the weight, which is usually what happens. My health has to get better for me to be able to do it. But eventually it will happen. I'm very young. But in general, like I feel like my face got too much blood circulation into it already. This is a great time to reapply the toner. And this is being a little extra. I usually just apply it once. This toner I applied right after I came out of the shower. It's just refreshing. Yeah, it's just refreshing. I'm gonna show it to you once again. I just don't want to go on Paula's Choice website and having to screenshot everything and put it into the video while I'm editing. It's just too much work for me. So just look. You see it, you can search it on their website. I'm pretty sure you'll find. Then, after the toner, and it's absorbing in seconds after I rolled my face, so keep that in mind. Let's keep unbox. Okay, I think this is empty. This box is empty, so I'm gonna put it in the trash. Next box, this one is a big one. Is my first one. Okay, so I never tried this one. This is Advanced Replenishing Toner with Hyaluronic Acid. This is perfect before you do your makeup. So, okay, let's unbox it. So you rip the sticker off and you open it. Okay, let's see. It's pretty large as well. I never tried it before. It's like the first time. I think. Oh, it's milky. Look at that. That's nice. So, hyaluronic acid. Let's put it around the eye, wherever you want plumping. So, hyaluronic acid. You have to be careful with it because if you don't follow up with a deep, nourishing barrier repair moisturizer, it will dry you out in the long run. So it's good for plumping instantly when you want that super glow up look, as you can see right now. And it's great to do before makeup when you have an important event and you really want that glow from within, but don't do it on a daily basis. And basically, hyaluronic acid, if you ask a dermatologist, they'll probably tell you this, they'll confirm it, that it's it's one of the most common ingredients, if not the most common ingredient across all skincare products, that you just put it everywhere because it gives instant results and makes you repurchase the product. But it's bad in the long run, especially if you just leave your skin like that. In fact, I'm going to put a good moisturizer. Let's just do the skincare really fast. Let me move the box out of the way for a second. Here, this thing is really cheap on Amazon, okay, but the ingredient list is super simple and so good that you cannot imagine. Vitamin E moisturizer, really great, and vitamin E mixed with retinol, okay, and peptides together. This is the anti-aging, like the best thing ever. They just go so well together. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna do a little bit of each. This booster right here, I'm gonna save it for later, but wait. So I have two of these from Paula's Choice. When you go on their website and search up retinol, you are going to find these two, and you're not gonna know which one to purchase because it's like $50-$60 each. So this one, if you use it by itself, it's 1% plus vitamin C, retinol. It will dry your skin out to the point that you will start shedding, literally. This is what happened to me when I exaggerate. This, on the other hand, is 0.1, so 10 times less retinol in it, and it's in squalane or whatever. It's inside of this oil that just keeps your moisture, which is really great. You can add this as a booster, so this is really an investment, and it will last you a lifetime because you really need a little bit. But you know, retinol is vitamin A, and you know what's good about it? The best thing about it is that it's not just good for anti-aging and to make your skin glow up, especially when combined with vitamin E. It is really great to prevent acne. So if you have a lot of pimples that are coming up, put some retinol on the pimple itself, like this super strong one, just a little bit, and it really will prevent or make the pimple go away faster and prevent pimples from coming. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this, okay, into my palm, a little bit of this in equal amounts, then a little bit of this moisturizer with peptides, okay, just a tiny little bit of this booster right here, a little bit is enough, then a tiny bit boosting my retinol. Then, since I just finished my period and my estrogen levels are a little low, this estrogen serum, especially if you're going into menopause and you have very low levels of hormones, especially estrogen, this thing is an investment by Paula's Choice. I found it on Amazon. I don't know if they still make it on their website. And this one I ran out of, as you can see. This is a really great serum with vitamin C, which I'm gonna tell you in a second. And when you're putting it on your face, remember your décolleté area, I mean, okay, yeah, and your hands, especially here, not the palms, but here, skin is very thin, tends to age very fast, so yeah, you can put it everywhere, basically like that, and let this absorb. And then another way, wait for the vitamin C. Another way to use this is literally here I have some static wrinkles, meaning that those are fine lines that even if I don't move my face, they just don't go away. So instead of using eye patches, which are full of alcohol and dry out your skin most of the times, I just put this as an eye patch, and it takes forever to fully absorb. And a little bit here, because I have the same problem when and on the forehead I have the same problem. So I just blend it in, and you see it looks like I have eye patches basically. See? But it's this thing right here, like a very thick layer. You can put it on your lips too, why not, right? Here it's itching a little. And you can put it on your neck too, because these are definitely static already. I don't know why is my neck aging so fast, but I always get complimented for how long my neck is. So I want to keep the skin beautiful here, and the rest you just rub off of your hands. Okay, and let that sit. In the meantime, I'm gonna use this booster with Azelaic Acid because lately, in the last 3 months, I've been having so much acne that I couldn't even film a video for this channel. This is why I haven't been posting for a while. So I squeezed out a little bit, and I'm just gonna put it everywhere where there's a potential for a new pimple to come up, which is basically my whole entire face except the eye area. It's just crazy, all over my face. Like, I had a time when, I don't know what that is, I had a time when I had 9 pimples, like big ones, all at the same time, all over my like face. T-zone, cheeks, forehead, chin, especially right here. You can still see some of those, but these are more recent ones. That was like 2 or 3 months ago. I was suffering so much. I was feeling bad too. It was just crazy. Like, I got a flu and then all of that, and so I'm still scared to have another pimple because I really want to keep filming these videos, but I just couldn't. They were hurting so much. They were so ugly, and I didn't feel like filming any makeup videos, which is what I do the most, or giving you any advices on how to look your best while having such a pimple on my face and feeling sick. So yeah, so I'm gonna close this. Actually, this, when you have dry lips all the time and you don't know which like lip balm to use anymore because all of them are drying, let's be honest, vitamin E, okay, this cream right here, a very thick layer, because my whole entire life I'm suffering with super dry lips. No matter what, they're too dry. It really doesn't matter what I do, they're just cracking all the time. It's just crazy. Even in the summer, all the time. So the vitamin E, and right now it's winter in New York. So it's really like drying everybody's skin out to the point of people getting eczema. Really. So this, I do this on a daily basis, morning and night on my lips. By the way, this is like $6 on Amazon. I think it went up in price since I started to purchase it, but I read the ingredient list of this specific cream. I'm gonna really show it up close so you don't confuse it with anything, and I'll try to link it down below. I'm pretty sure that I can. Now, there's another thing. If you want your skin to shine and to get that plumping effect, not plumping, but tightening and shining effect, but it dries your skin out a little bit in terms of feeling a little bit. The Snail, Black Snail Restore Serum by Unique, which is another Korean brand. It's really good, but you have to mix it in with a moisturizer. But if you mix it in with a moisturizer, then it doesn't give you that glow that you were looking for. And if you don't, you glow, but you don't get that moisturizing effect, and eventually you're just not gonna resist and put a moisturizer on your face because it's too like dry and tight. The best moisturizer to mix it in with is this one. It doesn't really feel that dry, or this one by Paula's Choice. So this one right here is with hyaluronic acid and peptides. This one I think is without hyaluronic acid and has more peptides. This is really nice. It feels great on your skin, but it's one of those that absorb very fast. Like it's immediate pleasure, you know, you feel great applying it. Just like those Clinique moisturizers are just so good, but I ran out of them in 1 week and they're just so pleasant to put on, but then they absorb in a second and your skin is still dry. Like your skin just eats it up. But it feels really great, and if you want to give yourself like a treat, to have a pleasure, I use it very rarely, because otherwise I would run out of it in less than a week, honestly. Most of the times I put it on right before I'm about to film makeup videos for my skin to look absolutely perfect. Because again, hyaluronic acid and peptides, super plumping, super skin evening, and like not evening like night, evening in terms of it being even. And then this Tatcha primer, it's not skincare, but you know, Tatcha does skincare. I don't like their moisturizers. I read the ingredient list, I tried it, it's just too much for me. It's like it tends to sit on top of the skin and irritate. I don't like it, and there are some ingredients in there that I am very skeptical of in terms of the long run damage to your skin. So this primer is great though. It's really nice, and it really helps to wash off the makeup more easily at the end of the day, but it doesn't disrupt the makeup at all. I used to hate primers and never found a good primer that would not disrupt my foundation, so I would just use a moisturizer as my primer. Until I tried this. This is like $65, but it's really good, and it lasts an eternity. So if you want to try it out, and if you have the same problem as me. Now I've talked about this. There's also this. This is the same line, and this is a serum, okay? And this is with hyaluronic acid and antioxidants. So this is antioxidants and the salicylic acid, BHA. And this is the ultra lightweight super antioxidant. So if you're lacking like that hydration and you just don't know what it is that you're missing, it might be antioxidants. So you can just mix this in with your moisturizer. And by the way, as my daily moisturizer, I really go for this Aveeno body wash most of the times, especially if I go outside and then I come back home and I'm washing my hands and I feel like I really need to wash my face as well, especially because like New York is really polluted, you know what I mean. Then I'll just quickly reapply this, especially if I know like washing my face and I'm about to go sweat and then wash my face again in half an hour. This is what I go for, not to waste the good stuff. And this is really great. Like, I use it as body lotion all the time, all over my body, because my skin tends to get very, very, very dry, especially the more I age, the more this happens. So this one is really good in terms of the ingredient list. Like, the relation between price and quality is the best one, I feel like, with this Aveeno thing. Now, if your skin is seriously dried out and you really need to repair it, the best one is this, and I ran out of it in 1 week when I had that problem, when I over-exaggerated with the retinol. I used this for a week and I completely ran out of it. Okay, so this is, I'll try to hold it still. This is the Barrier Repair Advanced Moisturizer with 3 peptide, 5 and ceramides. So you need ceramides, but without hyaluronic acid in the formula. This is the one, because most of them with ceramides have hyaluronic acid, which will keep drying you out. And it's one of those that says repair, barrier repair, but it does not like sit on your skin, like it doesn't keep sitting on your skin after you applied it. So it absorbs fully, yet it does not leave the skin feeling dry afterwards. Like, it's crazy. And look at that. I purchased it like a month or 2 ago, I'm not sure. And I ran out in 1 week, but I kept it for this video, and there's nothing. Like, I ran out of it so quick. Why? Really. I'm gonna repurchase this. Maybe it's in one of these boxes. I'm not sure. I hope it is, because if not, I'm gonna have to repurchase. Now, the only exception is this thing that you can get at Sephora. Everything else is basically from Amazon and Paula's Choice. But this serum by Estée Lauder, this one right here, the Advanced Night Repair Serum, it's really expensive. It's like over $100. But it's really, really good, because first of all, inside of the ingredient list, there is not one bad ingredient. And if you're looking for the complete package, like not to purchase everything separately, this one, I think it has retinol, peptides, vitamin E. I think it has it all, basically. It's really, really good. So if you're looking for something, like, you're just, because look, this one product is almost $60. Another is $60. Another is going to be like 40, 50, 30, 20. Like, you're looking to spend $500 on a routine. Whereas you can get this and a $20 toner. I think it's $20 and it's big, you know. Use these together and like a good moisturizer. If you're really on a budget, just get this, or maybe this, or maybe both, and see which one works. But this one is a really, really good one. Like, Estée Lauder products usually are the ones that are the best ones in Sephora in terms of how they feel, the like quality of ingredient list. Everything else except the Ordinary, if you're really, really on the budget, but the Ordinary brand, they save too much money, and they're getting more and more expensive as they're gaining more popularity, but they're still so basic, and really I don't feel like there's any product that's worth purchasing from them, except maybe the Hyaluronic Acid serum to get that boost once in a while when you really want that glow. But if you stick to a good skincare routine on a daily basis that does not have hyaluronic acid inside, but it has a lot of peptides which give you collagen, basically, and so retinol, a good cleansing morning and night, and also during the day if you're like sweating and stuff. Vitamin C, by the way, there's 2 different types of vitamin C, and I saw it in one of these boxes. Let's see. Okay, so this is the booster. 1 second. This is another booster. It's the one that I wanted to talk about. That's the box from one of those. It's empty. And there's yet another new product to try. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I don't want to spoil it. This. I got this booster. This is mostly for the summer. This is the vitamin C booster with vitamin E and ferulic acid. Okay, this is expensive. It looks just like this one inside. Let me show you. You open it up and it comes with this that you put inside of this. Oops, it's leaking too already. Okay, I'm gonna close it and store it. This is good to put in the morning right before your sunscreen. And there's two types of vitamin C. One that sits on top of your skin because the molecules are too large, and the only thing that it's good for is to reinforce the power of your sunscreen. The other type, which is rare to find, is the one with the super fine molecules. So one is ascorbic acid, basically. The other one, I'm not sure what it's called, but in this product, it's in the ingredient list. This one right here, okay? It's really, really good. Dermatologists recommend it for real. And I ran out of it again. I used to use it and mix it in with my retinol, vitamin E, and peptides. Really, really good to use at night because it actually absorbs. And vitamin C is the vitamin that our body gets rid of daily. So it's the only vitamin I feel like that you can keep taking every single day and never get side effects from it. Except the only thing, if you exaggerate by taking the actual supplement, you might overstimulate your immune system and just get sick just because your immune system is overstimulated. So you have to watch out for that. But on your skin, it's okay. I mean, you can take a break from it for a couple of days, but then again, it's really, really good. This one I'm gonna be repurchasing. I don't think it's in this haul. This one is good to mix in with your sunscreen, and it's going to be a liquid, I think, as well, if I remember correctly, just like this one. So if your moisturizers with sunscreen, like the sunscreen stuff, is a cream, mixing a bit of this liquid in, it's really worth it. I think it will last you for half of the summer, which is good. This one I already unboxed it, so the only thing that's left inside is the cap, basically, and I'm using it already, so I'm gonna throw away the box. Yeah, so on the lips, the vitamin E absorbed, so I'm gonna put this thing, I'm gonna remind you what it is. It's a brand new product by Paula's Choice. I just love it. It's really good for when you're going out in winter. And look at what it does. Like, it's better than anything. Look at this. Like, I didn't put it on my lower lip. But I did put it on my upper. And it's with peptides. So if you go over your lips, it's even better. Preventing wrinkles. And this is the only one that doesn't dry my lips after like 20 minutes of wearing it. In terms of lip balms, like, I hate lip balms because they're good in the beginning, but then they make your lips drier and drier and drier. No matter what lip balm you're using, really, no matter what it is. And I remind you that I repurchased it. I really, really love it, love it. And it's actually not finishing in 1 week. It's been a month of me using it and still like that. So this one is worth purchasing, for real. It's really that good. Let me just zoom it in so you can really see it. It's really good. And I think it's full size. Okay, so I went over a bunch of things. This one, by the way, I just tried it out. And again, this one you're gonna want to use when you're getting ready before your makeup to really glow, but it's like an exception. Don't use hyaluronic acid on a daily basis, please, I beg you. It's gonna save you a lot. Now, another trick that I want to talk about, as we're already here, before I unbox anything else, is your exfoliation. So not hyaluronic acid, salicylic BHA, so ABC BHA is oil soluble. So again, your sweat, your oily scalp, this one is really great, by the way. It's their best seller. You can get the full size. It's liquid, so it's very easy to take it and just lift your roots if you have an oily scalp, and just put it there 1 or 2 days before you wash it if you have an oily scalp, and it's really gonna help. Massage it in and brush your hair with a Boar Bristles hairbrush. Really good. It's really good to put on your T-zone, especially if you do a lot of sports and sweat a lot, if you work out a lot. Again, if you tend to have a bunch of dark spots or just enlarged pores, this is good, but don't overuse it. And I'll tell you why. Because basically this gets rid of the sebum that is produced, which creates those dark spots. But if you overuse it, your skin will think, oh my god, I'm lacking, so it's gonna start overproducing and you're gonna get more of them. So instead, try to use more of this one with niacinamide. This toner is just perfectly formulated. There's nothing better than this one so far. Okay, I might change my mind when I try something new, but this is really good, and I showed you how I use it. It's really good. It's really huge, and it's very budget friendly. It's for oily combination skin again, and it closes up your pores. It's pore reducing. It says pore reducing. It's really good. And just use the BHA on your T-zone occasionally, especially after you've sweated a lot and you took a shower. You can use it. If you already have pimples and you're already oily as I don't know what, then you can use it, of course. Then exfoliating the AHA, which is glucolic acid, or a more gentle form of it, mandelic acid. Okay, whatever it is, this one tinkles a lot. It literally burns on your skin, especially if you're not used to it. But the more you age, the more you're gonna wanna use it. The reason for it being because basically you put it on at night. Don't put it on in the morning. You go to sleep, your skin is gonna glow a lot, and then you're gonna kind of shed, but not like dry skin shedding. No, it's just gonna come off because it makes all of the dead skin cells come off. The reason for it being is this is water soluble, and we are mostly made of water. So on your skin, if you put a good salicylic acid toner first to make the oil kind of dissolve a little bit, and you go in with this is a body lotion, but it's the most convenient thing. Basically, it's a very high concentration, and you just use it as a nighttime moisturizer once a week maximum, please, especially if you're still in your 20s, and just let it absorb, put it on, and go to bed. In the morning, wash it off, and you'll see how your skin is just literally it's coming off, as if there's a dead skin cells, literally a layer. You can just scrape it off and you're gonna have residue of it left. I don't know what. This, I have only the travel sizes because I didn't purchase the full one because I don't need it as much. I only do this once a month usually, but I also add this one on top or in between. This is supposed to be a cleanser, the unscrub cleanser. I'm not sure how it's formulated, but I'm pretty sure it has salicylic acid inside. and it's a chemical scrub. And just for the sake of it, I'm just gonna show you just a tiny little bit. It has basically some little particles, you see them, that are like they act like a scrub, but the scrub itself is in the liquid, so it's a chemical scrub, the iron scrub kind of thing. And when you mix these two together and you add a little bit of each of these, and then you wait like for 4 hours, you keep it on your face, you can put it on your neck if you want, you can sleep with it obviously. Then you wash it off, and make sure that you wash it off with warm water and immediately put this all over your face. And of course you can put it around your eye area as well, it's fine, especially if you're already getting fine lines there. You want to get rid of that dead skin cells. The reason being is that when a lot of dead skin cells accumulate, and like it was very popular back in the day to shave your face, it was all over social media, but that just will irritate your face. This is why it's not popular anymore. This exfoliation, chemical exfoliation, which is more even throughout, it's safer than just rubbing your skin with I don't know what, that just causes irritation and you're not getting rid of nearly as much dead skin cells as you need to. So these dead skin cells, they're dead, right? But it's a layer of your skin that sits on top of the actual skin that makes the wrinkles look more prominent, and it acts as a protection barrier between your actual skin that absorbs all of your good skincare that you spend all of your money on, and your actual skin. So these dead skin cells, they're basically preventing your skin from absorbing and getting the maximum benefit from all of these skincare ingredients, skincare products. So you do want to get rid of that excess dead skin cells on your skin once in a while. If you're in your 20s, you can start doing it once a month. But if you're like younger than that, I won't recommend doing it, just because it will be too harsh on your skin, and why putting yourself through that. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit anxious. I've been filming for an hour, literally. So I'm gonna use this. This has been my favorite perfume. I'm gonna show you. This is by Hermès. You see, what is this? Un jardin après la mousson. I don't know why, I just really like this specific scent. I hate ginger. It has that first note of ginger, but afterwards it smells like a rainy day, like after it rains inside of a forest. It's just so nice, like it calms me down. Oh my god, I really love this, and it looks so chic. It's literally stress relieving. And not to keep it too like calming, I use this. This is from Amazon. It has pheromones inside, so it's a bit more exciting. Just a couple of spritzes and it's a little sweeter, so a little bit of that. My favorite scent ever, by the way, is this one right here by Versace, but I got a little tired of it because it got me through over 10 years of my life, a lot of stress. So I got this one, which is very similar, but it's much sweeter, by Ariana Grande. I'm a huge fan. By the way, it's really fun. It comes off like this. It's kind of like those Chanel perfumes, but it's cooler. You see, like that. It's very, very sweet, but the first spritz really comes off as a lot of alcohol. It's on the cheaper side. But the sweetness of it is really comforting sometimes. Then I also like this one. I just got to try it. This one right here, the full size, is really like sexy if you look it up on Sephora. Jean Paul Gaultier, the Divine Eau de Perfume. really good. It's literally like, you know, when you walk into a good big Sephora and that smells hit you, like you get hungry, like you want to purchase everything that smell of luxury makeup. This is what it smells like, literally. If you want to smell like that, use this, and it's like uplifting. It uplifts your mood, and it makes you feel like you're in a crowded place immediately. So if you're one of those extroverts that feels bad on a lonely evening alone at home, put it on, you're gonna feel great. This is really great. When you're going out, just don't mix too many perfumes together, because like I'm one of those people who likes it. There's like the majority of people who don't like it. And there's the last box. I think, if I'm not wrong, I'm gonna check, because there's some skincare from Sephora as well, but that's gonna be a different haul. So stay tuned and subscribe. So actually there's two boxes here. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Oh, the niacinamide booster. Okay, this is, it looks just like this again, but it's very liquidy, and I tend to run out of it in less than a week. But it's really good to boost when you have these like marks left after when you squeeze the pimple a month ago and you still have this spot, like hyperpigmentation you might call it, or if you have even stretch marks, this booster really helps. But if you look inside, I actually opened it, used it, and threw it away less than a week again, but it helped a lot. Then, what else is in this small box? This is a tester of this pore reducing tone. No, I think it's of the other pore reducing tone. Yeah, the color matches. So this is a tester. Okay, I guess this is a one-time use. I'll save it. And oh, yet another one. Okay, cool. So now I have two of these. So if I have an oily scalp, most likely I'm gonna use this, or instead of my deodorant, whatever. Now there's nothing left inside of this small box. I'm gonna throw this in the trash. Now what's inside of here? This is the box of this one that I'm currently using, and this. Okay, so now I have to think. Now the box is empty. I'm gonna put it in the trash. But this thing, what is it? Let me see. Did they use it already? So their clear line. It can be a little bit irritating, but I used to use it in the past. I remember in the summer when I go to the beach and then I swim a lot. And by the way, I apply just a thick layer of foundation and powder before I go to the beach, because it's an extra physical layer of protection after your sunscreen. And it's also nice because if you swim a lot like me underwater with your head, and then you come out in the sun, and you know, it just, the skin gets so irritated that you can't do it anymore. So after you're done, after a whole day at the beach, like I do, I swim a lot, and I go in the morning, leave at night. This moisturizer, it was a different one, but it was from this line. Calm. I think it was not clear, it was calming, but it's the same color. It looks just like this. One of those moisturizers, I used to bring it with me to the beach. That was in the summer, now it's winter. And I would put it on my face, and it would relieve all of my irritation in 1 second. And by the way, this cleanser that I didn't get to talk about a lot, this one, it's for that case, for when your skin cannot take anything at all. This is oil-free, sulfate-free, soap-free, alcohol and fragrance-free for all skin types and sensitive skin as well. This is really good. I use it very rarely when I actually have a huge irritation. This really helps and saves me, because I can't even use body wash, even for sensitive skin. This is the only thing, not any other cleanser, because they burn. This is the only thing. So this is your life savior. This is to prevent irritation when you're removing a lot of makeup in your skin. It's literally feeling bad because you applied that much makeup, especially if it's long-lasting makeup, you know what I mean? And you need to wash your face multiple times. This BHA is really good when you're washing your skin after you've sweated a lot. I use it in the shower most of the time, because if I'm taking a shower and I'm sweating, or if I'm not sweating, whatever, like I like to take a hot steam in the shower and I start sweating in the shower. So I use it at the end of the shower, usually all the time. And sometimes when my scalp gets very, very oily, I actually use this after a shampoo, because like right here where it gets very oily, and I let it sit for 10 minutes because it has that salicylic acid and it has this heart leaf, which I'm not sure what it does, but it calms down the irritation, especially when your skin is already getting itchy from it being so oily. This helps a lot. And even like all over your body, this just helps a lot. Even after when you get shaving burns, or what's it called, this thing, you wash your skin afterwards with this in the shower, helps a lot. Okay, like I tend to suffer from it on my armpits a lot, even if I'm doing like permanent hair removal, still it tends to grow back. Like, it helps because it's growing back less and slower, but still it's there, so you know what I mean. One more thing, I remembered what I got from Sephora that is definitely more skincare, and I'm gonna get it right now. Yes, does this say Sephora or does this say Amazon? I'm not sure, but anyway, so this is so far my favorite shampoo and conditioner. Look at this. The Monday, that's the brand. I don't know, I was born on a Wednesday. That reminds me of the Addams Family. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I'm a huge fan, and there was a Wednesday, then there was also a Monday in one of the episodes. So this is Monday. Repair plus keratin. Keratin is an extremely important ingredient. So I use the entire Olaplex line all the time in my hair, all the time. I'm naturally blonde. My hair is very thick, but still I want that extra thickness and extra shine. So plus I style it a lot. So I really want that Olaplex, and especially in the summer, in the sun, light blonde hair, it's just, the sun is worse than bleach. Like bleach melts the hair off in 1 second. Like my hair cannot touch bleach, cannot touch high like developers hair color and stuff. The sun though ruins my hair, it burns it off. When I style it, it's okay, it's fine, but the sun, and it makes it so white, sometimes like light blue. It's just the sun in the summer. So a lot of keratin and all of the Olaplex products. But the Olaplex products, they are bond menders. So basically your hair is made of protein, which name is keratin, okay? And the molecules of keratin, they are bonded together by some other molecules which are in the Olaplex line. So that technology is to bond the keratin molecules. But when your hair is missing the actual keratin, you need that booster, which is a protein filler or keratin. Either way, it's the same thing. So keratin shampoo and conditioner, it says no parabens, sulfates, dermatologically tested, certified, cruelty-free, recyclable. Okay, it's cruelty-free and nature-friendly. Then there's a whole list of no dyes, no stuff. I just repurchased them, so I wanted to show them to you. Really, really nice, really, really gentle, and you don't have to worry about all that keratin. Even though I use a bunch of other products with keratin, in my hair, which I'm going to show you in a different video. Comment down below if you want to see it. But my hair is drying actually very fast. I didn't dry it at all. It was soaking wet, and I came out of the shower half an hour, 1.5 hours ago, and now it's been an hour that I'm filming this video. So yeah, now let me think if I did everything in my skincare routine. Oh yeah, I didn't show you this moisturizer. So I decided to try it out by Paula's Choice. I think you can see it well and read it well. This is the Rescue and Repair Intense Moisturizer with Hexapeptide 8 and Glycogen. So this one is one of those that tends to sit on the skin and keep irritating the skin as it's sitting on the skin. So I didn't really like it. Like, yes, it's good, but then like it first repairs the skin, but then you feel that like I have extremely sensitive skin. Now, if your skin is less sensitive, the reason why I tried it is because it was extra natural based. Like most of the ingredients are super natural. There's less chemistry involved, and that actually sometimes is a bad thing. Like in this one, it works out very well because it's not irritating at all, especially when you're mixing it in with the rest of the stuff. But on its own, it tends to have a bit of a harder time absorbing because the ingredient list is that simple. But again, when you mix it in with your like other moisturizer, which has those ingredients that help you like absorb all of these things, then this is good. But this, if you have a super sensitive skin like me, maybe you should avoid it, because I know you're gonna go on the website and be tempted to purchase. So this for me is a no, even though I used a lot of it, because again, I told you I dried my skin out too much with this. And I'll give you a friendly reminder that when you go on your period or menopause, that's like a lot, your hormone levels drop, especially estrogen, which makes your skin beautiful basically. And this estrogen booster by Paula's Choice is your best friend, because even if you're taking supplements or your doctor literally prescribed you more estrogen, like hormone pills, still whatever you take, you eat, the last place that it reaches is your actual skin, which is your biggest organ. But like every like vitamin that you're gonna take and everything is gonna reach your bloodstream, your internal organs, but the last place where it's going to go is to your skin. This is why we have all of this skincare in the first place, and this is why this estrogen booster is actually really good. It says clinical, so it's extra strong. As you can see, it's from the same line as this super strong retinol thing. I don't know if you can still find it on the Paula's Choice website, but you can definitely get it on Amazon, or just Google it, search it. So phytoestrogen, okay, elasticity renewal serum. Elasticity, yeah, because you know when women start to like get that first phase of beginning to go into menopause, these drop, everything starts dropping, your skin loses elasticity, and you're using all of those peptides. People start doing fillers. It actually does worse. Peptides, yes, it's good, but what you're lacking is actual estrogen in your face. So try using this and see how it goes. Now, I think I'm done. And by the way, you guys, I got so carried away that I forgot to talk about this one. So this, as you can see, is an exfoliating peel. This is a 25% AHA, so it's very powerful glucolic acid, and 2% BHA, so you can add that into your moisturizer body wash with AHA and stuff like that. You can wear it at night, and then in the morning you'll see a lot of skin come off. You know, the ordinary, that red bloody peel You know that thing? This is kind of like a better version of it from Paula's Choice. So I decided to try it out. I never tried it. It's brand new. Never tried before. So it's gonna come out. I guess I can try to squeeze out a little bit. As you can see, it's purple. It's not red. It's purple. Oh my god, that's so cool. But I'm not gonna do it right now. Okay. But yeah, I guess that's that. And by the way, since we're already here, if you're wondering which body wash I use, it's this one right here by Aveeno. So they come like that, right? The body wash for dry skin and the extra dry skin body lotion. This is better. Like this body lotion, the green one, is more for summer, I guess. This one for winter is just perfect. Most of the year it's perfect. It's really hydrating. Like it gives that extra boost, and it's really, really, really pleasing on the skin. This body wash all the time. This and this. These are the two scrubs. I like the green one more. This one is also nice. I mix them into my body wash. Most of the times I don't use a sponge because it irritates my skin too much. Like it scrubs off and gives me a rash. So I have to use my hands all over my body most of the times, which means that I'll use a sponge maybe once a month sometimes. But most of the times, if you want to give yourself a nice exfoliation without irritating your skin, I think that your best bet is this one. This one is nice too if you want a more aggressive kind of exfoliation. I think this one is with coffee, if I'm not wrong. And 2% PHA, which is the most gentle acid for exfoliation. And then this one is just, I think it's with aloe vera, if I'm not wrong. I'm gonna turn the back and just show you the ingredient lists for your comparison. You can pause and read that. But anyway, I thought I would just show you that. And this moisturizer, let's just address what this is, and then I'll say goodbye. So this is for nighttime with vitamin B3, which is niacinamide, I think. Or niacinamide might be vitamin B5. I think I'm getting confused, but anyway. And blueberry. Oh, by the way, eating berries is the best thing you can do because they are all super anti-aging. They have so many antioxidants. They're so good for you, and it's the only dessert you ever need. So if you're gonna eat something sweet, eat berries. Berries are good. Just eat berries a lot, like a lot of berries. Blueberry, raspberry, they're all so everyday. They are all very, very good for you, by the way. Like, I just wanted to say that. Like, literally, if you eat them a lot, you're gonna see that you're glowing a lot. Other things to eat that are really anti-aging over time: olive oil, because it reduces stress, but very little because like it has a lot of calories, but it reduces stress. And sometimes just putting olive oil on your lips will make them shine and keep them hydrated sometimes, like just a little dot. And as you look in your lips, it will relieve your stress, because olive oil reduces stress. Then, but cold pressed, it's very important. Then tomatoes are really good too, as anti-aging. You need them over time. I can't think of anything else I can say that certainly is good. Probably fish. Like fish is just really good for you. Yeah, anti-aging, not sure. But anyway, so this one is for the night. I never tried it, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna open and try it on my hand and just tell you how it feels, because I'm already like filming this. Might as well. Okay, so let's just put a tiny, tiny little bit. Close this. Again, it opens like that. See? Let's see how. Oh, Oh my god, it's feeling so nice. Okay, I put it on this hand, I didn't put it on this one. Look at the difference in the skin. Doesn't smell, it's really, really nice. Wait, I wanna put it all over my face. Okay, here we go. My god, I feel like it just gave a boost to everything I put on before. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so refreshing. It's just crazy. It's better, like, not better, it's just like one of those Clinique moisturizers. I want it all over my chest too. Oh my god. Oh, feels so good. Now let's see how it sits. While it's drying, I want to show you this oil with pheromones. So you open it and you put it on your like wrists here, like that. And you smell divine, and it actually is very exciting. And so if the person likes you genuinely, they're gonna be like telling you how nice you smell. If they don't like you or they're angry with you, it's just gonna, when they smell it, it provokes that anger, that passion, and you're gonna know basically. So if you don't really know, if you're not sure how somebody is perceiving you, try to wear a lot of this pheromone oil all over you so they smell it, and just go talk to them. Wear it, put it in your hair, and like make sure that they smell it, and talk to them and see how they react. If they get angry, then that person probably isn't like in the best mood towards you. If they react well, then everything is fine. That's another trick. Tested and really like foolproof. Now, I think that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching. It's been over an hour and a half on the timer for me right now by filming. I don't think I'm gonna be breaking this down into parts because everything was very cohesive. Let me know if you like it, and please, please, please support this channel. Put me a like, comment something down below, any of your thoughts. Even like a heart emoji makes me feel so good when I see those comments. Share my videos. Even copying the link literally helps a lot. Subscribe to my channel and please watch some of my other videos. You might enjoy them, and go in the description down below. There are links to some of these products. I hope I linked them all, which I doubt, but I will try. And the first link is the one to my link tree with my Instagram, TikTok, other YouTube channels. I post, so there's a YouTube channel that I have with meditation music, scientifically proven, those binaural beats, especially if you're wearing headphones, but even without them, they relieve your stress. They help for all sorts of different purposes, but there were some scientific studies that proved that they actually work, and they helped me to get rid of my nightmares. Really, when I had nightmares, I discovered this music, and ever since I just love it. But I was like searching on YouTube, stuff like that, and I couldn't find all the recordings that I wanted. It wasn't so popular back in the day, and so I just learned how to make it myself, and I started to make my own. And now I have my own YouTube channel. It's becoming more and more popular, so go check it out. It's called Magical Miracle Music, the best meditation music you'll ever find, at least for me, because I really love it. And yeah, I've been posting so many different things, like to relieve headache, any kind of problem you might have. There's a video there for you, so please go look at that channel and support me everywhere. Really, it helps me so much to feel good and Wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video. I wish you all the best. Bye.